Our fabula begins in a royal patria, far, far away. The whole kingdom was busy. This was their chance, parare, for their king's birthday, only days away. It was going to be a grand party, the likes of which had never been seen before. The king's only filia, Leora, had a very special plan in mind as well for her father, whom she amawit like no other. Her plan would lead her far, far away. It would lead her to a place no one had ever been before, a place of unknown and yet dangerous challenges. Very early one morning, Leora slipped out of her bedroom. Disguised, she made it past her Ancilla. Keeping to the shadows, Leora made her way past her magistra, Juliana, and all the castle's famulae and servi. Leora even made it beyond the Knight's Guard station, crawling under the fenestra undetected. Now out on the king's via, she made her way further along. With a gentle aura at her back, Leora passed by those who had laborare, hard for their bread. She couldn't even imagine what that kind of life must be like. Far enough now from the castle, Leora shed her disguise. Leora was determined to capture the very crown of the kingdom's vast gloria as a gift dare to her father. It had been a fabula that every boy in Puella had heard in their nurseries, that in the very heart of the kingdom's great Silwa, a flower grew that was more beautiful than anything else on God's magnificent terra. This journey was quite an undertaking, for no one quite knew if that story was true or just a fable narrare to young children. Leora was gone for days in that great big Silwa. Leora was lonesome, without any amica or germana there by her side. But she was determined to reach her meta, no matter the cost. And cost it did for Leora and the whole kingdom. For Leora did not have an eye spectare the dangers that protected such a prize. An onda of dizziness overtook her, until Leora was unable stare anymore. The king's heart nearly broke. His birthday party was forgotten. There were no celebrations and no sounds of laughter. The whole kingdom mourned. Romanus, the chief of the king's knights, sent the very bravest of his men to search the Silwa over every rock, every fossa. But that Silwa had a way about it, an enchantment that not all could see through. And Leora was not to be found. Sadly, this wasn't the first Filia that the king had lost. When the Regina had given birth, there was a twin Germana born with Leora. That child had died in childbirth. Or so it was thought.